inherit one of the important object name called time account type. Basically, the time account type concept talks about for a particular time type, any restrictions or boundaries followed by some quota defined by your customer, it is nothing but your time account type concept. Your time account type object talks about basically for that particular time type having any quotas followed by any restrictions or boundaries. For example, annual leave is a time type, but your customer is stating that for this annual leave, I would like to give all my employees per annum 24 days. It means monthly 2 days only. Any other restrictions? Coming to our live example, as per our customer requirement, West Pharmaceuticals customer requirement, if an employee who join any higher month, it may be a January month or February month, March month, whatever, 1 to 15, he or she may get 2 days. After 15th, 16th or 16 to 30 or 31, 28, 29, whatever the month, they are eligible to get 1 day only. Next month onwards, they are going to get full day. That is nothing but 2 days, 2 days, 2 days like that way. And one more restriction, if an employee who joined mid of the year after January, he or she may get pro rata basis, monthly 2 days only. Now let me create time account type very quickly. And the basic rule is end of the day, this time account type should be mapping to link to the corresponding time type only. So I forget to share you this class notes, guys. I will share you this class notes along with your recording. So please go through the theoretical points, please. And external name as per your time type. And here the external name will commence it as per your time type, guys, not your time account type. As per your time type, not your time account type. Keep in your mind. So time type we maintained external name as annual leave, but here I am going to maintain AL in the bracket. Let me open here time type very quickly. And we come across some of the important fields discussion as well yesterday. So maximum, I mean say 50 to 60% configuration we come across yesterday session, guys. The remaining 20 to 30% whatever we had to discuss in different scenarios. Wait for couple of days. Now this is the one. Okay. Payout not eligible, unit days, account creation type I told you, recurring, and annual frequency period, it's a monthly, and simulate accruals no, come down slowly. Account creation start date we go by, this is the option I told you. In the top you may get automatically 3 fields, guys. Account creation, sorry, it's correct, no automation only. So when you can go by account creation, automation and all we'll discuss. So let me go by initially no automation. Why? Because if I can go by account creation automation, system may ask you. That means system itself is creating automatically. I can't able to show you the output, guys. System itself is creating automatically. Then how can I able to show you the output? The way how do we create a accounts? How do we post a balance for each and every employee, etc. Let me go by no automation. Nothing but semi-automation is nothing but manual configuration. Valid day of month, month of the year. Any other important fields over here? Let me go by one, guys. Posting order, I told you, always priority will be oldest first by validity period. No PEP rule. Balance cannot fall below. Let me go by -6. Example. Why? Because 24 days is quota. -6 is nothing but total 30 days. 24 is paid options. 6 days is loss of pay, unpaid options. Country or region, for which country. And for each and every time account type level, we have 5 different business rules are available. Hire rule, accrual rule, termination rule, followed by period and processing rule, and interim account update rule. And finally, external code. So the naming convention will be like this way, guys. So AL 237. Okay, let me make it. This one is yes. I told you external code more than 10 characters, you may get warning message, no harm at all, but still 2, 3, 5, 3, 8, 9, 10. The next one is time account snapshot allowed. If you can say yes means you may get one more field. What do you mean by time account snapshots allowed is nothing but against this time account type, how much balance you are having, each and every employee, how much balance is available as on today, how much he or she utilized, everything is available in the screen, guys. That also I will show you. Basically, no one customer can't ask you this feature, but this is one of the additional feature. Time account snapshot allowed is nothing but, for example, against Amini, if I'm going to execute this time account type, example I'm telling annual leave, system has to process 24 days, that is nothing but monthly 2 days. Apart from that, against this time account, if she has requested any leaves, that information you can able to see in the screen wise, that I will show you. Wait, let me enable yes, you may get one more field. Exclude pending requesting when calculating balances. That means if she is having any pending request leaves also, are you going to display pending leave request also? For example, out of 24, Miss Amini is requesting 10 days, 10 is approved. She already utilized. For example, again 2 more days she has requested, but those 2 days at manager level, no approved yet. That means no approval as on today. Pending request also, if you want to generate in the report, yes. Then the remaining, these are all the fields are not that much important, guys. These are all the optional one. Leave it up to here. In case if I'm trying to click on save, it will throw an error message, guys. See, if accrual frequency period is filled, that means you selected here accrual frequency. In order to post a balance monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, yearly, daily, you must fill at least one accrual or termination hire rule. It means out of these three rules, you have to call at least one rule over here. Otherwise, you can't able to save the record or object. Now, let me explain what is the significance of this higher rule importance. What is the significance of termination rule? What is the significance of accrual rule? Then we start to build a business rule. It's very easy. Now, let me explain, guys. Guys, what are the fields we park aside? We are going to cover some different scenarios. Please wait. So for example, here, this is the one of the field is there, guys. This one we had to discuss here. And anyway, two business rules. In the top three business rules, we are going to cover one or two right now. Now, the importance of higher rule. Everything is available in our class notes, guys. The importance of higher rule, importance of higher rule, importance of accrual rule, importance of termination rule. Importance of higher rule is nothing but this higher rule also called as recruit rule, guys. Recruit rule, higher rule, both are same. This hire rule or recruit rule will be executing only at the time of hiring of an employee into the company, the SuccessFactors system. I mean to say, for example, you build a rule, guys. You build a hire rule, right? The moment you are going to hire an employee, for example, you build a hire rule against time account type annual leave, for example. Now you start a new employee process, for example, add new employee. So you may maintain identity section followed by personal information section, job information. When you are reaching in the job information, time information section, you filled couple of fields like work schedule, time recording variant, and holiday calendar. You call the time profile, and finally you are jumping into what? Jumping into compensation information. Once you are going to click on submit finally, if you have any business rule, I mean, say approval business rule. If you have any approval business rule, a workflow will be triggered for hire related talent approval team. Once the talent approval team is approved, automatically this hire rule will be executing. In this hire rule, whatever the logic you build, based on that logic, system has to post a balance. For example, in this hire rule, you mention very clearly if an employee who joined 1 to 15, the hire date in a month, the hire date 1 to 15, post 2 days balance. In case if you maintain 16 to 30 or 31st or 29 whatever, 28 or 29 whatever, system will post 1 day balance. You have to control in the logic. That's it. Only at the time of employee hired into system, that time only this rule will be executing, guys. It won't execute never, because you are existing employee in the company. Only at the time of your hiring only, it won't execute anytime. Please. Sir, every year? No, 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 that is wrong assumption. Every year it won't execute. Only first time you came into the system, that time only this higher rule will be executing. They may stress you on this particular interview question in the interview, guys. So this higher rule will be executed only that time. It can't execute next year once again fresh. You are an existing employee next year. Only first time you came outside into inside the system, that time only this higher rule will be executing, guys. So the first month is over. The first month is over. Next month. What about next month? For example, here ex
2
employee
days
joined on
automatically.
January 10th. Ex employee joined on January 10th. So higher rule. What about existing employee next month? Then accrual came to the picture. So accrual, there is one meaning, here is one meaning. Here accrual is nothing but to adding to the addition. To adding from the higher rule addition. Accrual for existing employee. Accrual will be taken care of for an existing employee. So while hiring time, you are a fresh candidate from outside to inside the system. Once higher rule part is over, then accrual came to the picture. Now in the accrual rule, whatever the logic you build, in the accrual rule logic you build monthly 2 days. Now February month you are going to get 2 days, March month you are going to get 2 days, then April month until December you are going to get every month 2 days. In case at any point of time in between, if employee plan to leave the organization, termination rule will be taking care of that particular process. While hiring time, higher rule. Once you are an existing employee, accrual rule until your last working day in the organization. When you plan to put down your papers, so here concept-wise terminology, termination, guys. It may be a natural separation, forceful separation. That is secondary. Now coming to the point here, termination. Whenever if an employee is going to put down the papers, once it is approved, that whenever if you are leaving the last month, termination month, whenever you are leaving the organization, the last month, termination month, that time again you have to build a logic. If an employee who are leaving the organization 1 to 15, only 1 day system has to post a balance. If an employee who are leaving the organization 16 to 30 in between, system has to post a balance that month also 2 days. Reverse. For higher rule, you join in the first, means in the month starting 15 days itself, you may get 2 days. While leaving the organization, you have to work second off as well. After 16th, whenever if you left the organization, you may get 2 days, guys. Then payroll team will adjust accordingly. So as on today, you are requesting 20 days, but you are eligible to get 18 days only quota. You are requesting 20 days, but you are eligible to get 18 days only. The remaining 2 days they are going to adjust from your basic salary or gross salary, whatever the company policy. In case you are eligible to get, so you utilized 18 days, but you are eligible, you are going to get 20 days. The 2 days you may get leave encashment or some other adjustments, whatever. This is the flow in the real time. So keep in our mind, higher rule will be executing only at the time of employee came to the system. That's it. It won't execute never in the life. Then next month onwards, you are an existing employee. This accrual rule will be taken care of until your termination. Once you are in the termination position. So in the month, you left the organization first 15 days, second 15 days. If you left the organization first 15 days, one day only you are going to get. That is customer requirement. It is not built by me or you own, guys. Keep in our mind. The second thing is, right, in case if you are going to leave the organization 16 to 30, you may get 2 days. Right, this is the one. Clear? Higher accrual termination, how it will be executing. Any questions, please? Is it clear? Shall we build a logic?
Clear, sir, clear.
Guys, everyone, is it clear or not?
Clear, sir.
Now, let me build a logic, guys. It's a very interesting one. Sorry, guys. Click on plus icon. In order to write a business rule, anyway, you know, guys, you can go by an action name called. Okay, let me go by that way, guys. In order to write a business rule, you can go by configure business rules is the transaction. If you want to go by via action, configure business rules is an action, guys. Click on plus icon. Now you have to choose where do you need to write a business rule for which portlet or which module. Now see here, guys, for time management, you can go by this one, time management. These are all the possibility scenarios. Else, you can say click on plus icon. No need to go by that one, guys. You can say straight away here. Click on plus icon. It take you to straight away under time off. I mean, say time management. So click on time management. So here options validation is there. Couple of other possibility options are there, guys. Let me go by here accrual. So by using this tab, normally we already come across employee central level business rules. In order to write a business rule for which portlet you need to write, you need to select as a base object. Inside you can able to select one more parameter that also fine, that anyway you know. But coming to the time management, based on your selection over here, the background functionality is going to be enabled automatically. For example, if you want to write any business rule against hire rule, accrual rule, termination rule, your tab is accrual, guys. In order to write a business rule, time account type related, any hire or accrual or termination, the matching tab is accrual. Select here accrual. You no need to specify any base object. On the right hand side, just you have to specify the rule name. ID will come on sit. Click on continue. No base object over here. Now rule name, let me go by annual leave, hire rule, customer name. Click on continue. Rule name ID will come on sit. Click on continue. Guys, here parameters will come on sit automatically based on your selection. So accrual is the tab in order to write a business rule for hire, accrual, termination. Right? Now, anyway, we already come across if means input logic. If then means output condition or output logic. If country is equal to India, then language is equal to Hindi. Just example I'm telling. Right? If there is no input condition, that means common for everyone in the organization, no restriction. Even though you joined January 30th also, you may get 2 days per month. Even though you may join May 31st, you are going to get 2 days balance. Then you can say always true. Common for everyone in the organization. There is no input condition. Common for everyone that input. In case if you have any specific input instruction, then you have to build a logic over here. So some of the business rules we don't have any input condition, guys. Going forward, you will come to know that. Just wait. Now, what is the customer requirement, guys? They mention very clearly. Yeah. See here, they mention very clearly. If an employee who joined 1 to 15, they are going to get 2 days in the higher month. So whatever the higher month employees, we don't know. So we can't query each and every employee, right? We have to give the universal query over there, universal query. The moment if I'm going to hire X employee, that employee hired on April month, system is going to query April scenario. For January employees, January scenario. System has to query. We can't query for each and every employee manually. Now let me go by here. Sorry. If in order to query employee day, date of month, I mean to say in a month which date employee has joined, in order to query, we had a couple of functions are available, guys. Here we are going to use more and more functions. Compared to EC, we are going to use here more and more functions. And you don't have any edit parameters concept here, guys. See, there is no edit parameters. If there is a function name called day of month, there is a function name called day of month. It is going to get day of month. Now see, day of month less than or equal to 15. Less than or equal to 15 means 15 below 15, guys. less than or equal to 15 means not exactly 15th day. 15th below 15th. So if someone who joined January 1st, February 10th, April 14th or 15. So system has to cross check. Now you had a query. How my system knows employee joined on which month, which date, etc. For that you have to query a field name called hire date. Where that hire date field is available, employment details. Keep in mind, not job information. Under employment details, hire date field is available. The moment you are going to hire an employee, in the employment details, you are going to mention the original start date, hire date, right? Based on that field, this business logic will be executing. That means the rule will be executing. So day of month is your function. Less than or equal to 50 means 15 below 15. Date. Don't mention here static hire date. Static hire date is applicable only for one employee. But I want automated hire date for each and every employee, universal. Select here, go by user. Go by user, guys. User. Here you can able to see the portlets. Here you can able to see the portlets in that employment details. There you can able to see a field name called hire date. Select. Now see, hire date is ready. This is the way. Hire date. Then create. We are creating a quota. As of now, we come across set, right? Set.
Two, sir.
Now, come again.
I mean, sir, two, now. Two leaves, sir, two.
I didn't get. What do you mean by that? No, you mean to
Means
say 2 days
two.
when 2 days we need to
Sir.
create yours. Okay, fine. Okay. Now you have to use create. Now select over here, guys. First time account. Select via mouse, time account details, time account details. 5 fields are common sit over here. These 5 fields are common across the globe while you are implementing time of project for your customer. Maybe these 5 fields volta palta in your customer live system, but in the demo system, posting date, external code, posting type, end of the day, 5 fields only. In few customer systems, you can able to see posting unit in the second field, external code is the third field, like that. Posting date, you should know each and every field functionality. Maximum rules, 90% business rules are having the same concept. Posting date, external code, posting type, amount posted, posting unit. Now let me explain one by one, guys. Posting date. When you are going to post a balance, posting date is
I
nothing
did,
but
sir.
when you no, that is fine. When you are going to post a balance here means that is fine. I agree with you. Here meaning is that we come across there is a field name called here accrual frequency period. How often you are going to post a balance, the frequency. Is it monthly you are going to post a balance, weekly you are going to post a balance, bi-weekly, semi-monthly, annually, twice monthly, daily, etc. The connectivity for this one is nothing but here. Posting date. Now click on here. Don't mention here static date, guys. Everything should be automation. Select here. Go by accrual rule parameters. Accrual rule parameters. Here you had 4 different fields are available. Accruable start date, accruable end date. Accrual start date, accrual end date. Accrual. This is accruable. Now you should know the difference between accruable and accrual. When we can go by accruable, when you can go by accrual. Now, so it is available in our class notes, guys. But anyway, let me explain once again. See here the difference between accruable start date, end date, accrual start date. Here without text accrual, that is nothing but accrual start date, accrual end date, guys. Now let me go by high level example here. So accruable, keep in your mind, guys. RUABLE, accruable start date and date. Just example I'm telling. Then you have one more concept, accrual start date and date. Total 4 fields. Remember one thing, guys. It will be executing based on your frequency. based on your frequency. Based on your frequency. If your frequency is monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, twice monthly, daily, what kind of frequencies are available here? Weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, twice monthly, daily. So these five, 1, 2, 3, 4, twice monthly, daily. For these five frequencies, you can choose accruable start date, guys. For these five frequencies, you can choose accruable start date. Then why SuccessFactors delivered two things over here, start and end. So here accruable start date is nothing but monthly first. End date is nothing but 30 or 31st or 28 also. Accruable start date means week first, week end. Bi-weekly start, bi-weekly end. Twice monthly start, twice monthly end. It means for whatever the frequency you are going to select, that frequency is having recurring. Recurring means repeated. Whatever the frequencies are having recurring kind of stuff, those are comes under accruable start date and end date. As simple as that. See, month means 12 months it is repeated. Weekly means 52 times it is repeated. Bi-weekly means 26 times it is repeated. Twice monthly, that means 6 times. Daily, 365 times. Monthly, 12 times. That means start or end is up to your customer requirement. 100% customers are going to post a balance in the month starting only, guys. Month starting only, 100% customers are going to post a balance. Every organization. Accruable start means month starting only, week starting only, bi-weekly starting only, etc. Only thing is, if your frequency out of 6 or 7 frequencies, if your frequency is monthly or weekly, bi-weekly, twice monthly, daily in your configuration, it should be accruable. Whether start or end, that is up to you. Accruable only. If your frequency is annual, then you can go by accrual start date or end date. That means this annual you don't have any start and end repeatedly, right? Month means 12 times it is repeated. Weekly 52 times. But annual frequency only one in a year, right? January, either you have to post a balance January 1st or December 31st. If you can go by April, March, April 1st or March 31st. That's it. You don't have any repeated kind of thing in the annual frequency. Please keep in your mind. So if the frequency is repeated every month or week or etc., then your process here, the posting date is accruable start date or end date, whatever, but it should be accruable. If your frequency is annual, in your configuration, if your frequency is annual, then in the business logic, you need to call over here accrual rule parameters. So accrual rule parameters basically talks about when you are going to post a balance to your employee's account. Is it start or end? Again, it talks about 4 different dates. 2 start dates, 2 end dates. Why 2 start dates, 2 end dates? Again, interview question. So if your frequency is the accrual frequency is monthly, bi-weekly, weekly, semi-monthly, daily, etc., it should be accruable concept. It's an annual frequency. You can go by start and end date only. So now you tell me, right now my frequency is monthly. Which one is matching over here? You tell me. Is it accruable start date or accrual start date? You tell me.
Accurable, sir.
Perfect. Select here. Go by accrual rule parameters, accruable start date. Then external code. External code is nothing but by default SuccessFactors delivered for each and every time account, for each and every employee, one unique external code will be generated for identification purpose. One unique external code will be generated. That all I will show you in the output level. Select here. There is a function name called generate external code for time off. Just you can select that function. Then posting type. Posting type is accrual. Accrual means to adding, increase, to post. That is nothing but accrual, guys. So posting type is accrual. Select from drop down here. Then amount posted. So amount posted, you can go by straight away decimal 2 days. But you guys had a question. Sir, total days is 24 means 12 months, 2 days, you can say it's fine. But in case the quota is 15 days for 12 months, how would I know? 15 by 12, 1.25. For example, you can ask this kind of question. I'm a not mathematical student. How would I know? Right? If it's a 24, 12 months means 2 days per 2 days, so that I can maintain here manually the value too. In case system wants to post a balance, system has to calculate equal portion. Then you can do one more activity, guys. In spite of decimal, you can select there is a function name called divide. There is a function name called divide. Divide is a combination of dividend by divisor. Divide is a combination of dividend by divisor. Dividend means your total number of days. Divisor is nothing but frequency. Monthly means 12. Weekly means 52 times whatever. So total 24 days. Frequency monthly means 12 times. Output is same 2 days only. But my question goes to here, tomorrow someone may ask you, I'm a non-math student, how would I know? XR means you can say, boss, you can use a function name called divide. It's a combination of dividend by divisor. Dividend is nothing but your total number of days per annum. Divisor is nothing but the frequency. As simple as that. So you can go by here straight away decimal 2, or else you can go by 24 by 12. That means total number of days division. Whatever you want, guys. So I'd like to demonstrate the possibility options too. Then posting date. So what is your posting unit? What is your posting unit? Annual leave, you can say unit, days. So don't select here days, guys. Don't select here days manually. Select here value, time account type, unit. First time while you are doing practice, please go to the recording and you have to create 1 or 2 business rules. Later, once if you are comfortable, you can go and build your own logics, etc. But initially, you have to go through the couple of rules and you can do it. Now, this logic you build only for the employees who joined 1 to 15. What about above 15, an employee who joined in the organization 16, 17, 18 until 30, 31, 28, 29? You have to build a logic. It is applicable only for up to 1 to 15, day of month up to 15. What about after 15? You can go by one more if condition, or else you can say straight away else. Let me go by the possibility options, guys. Let me go by the possibility options. Else means if employee who join 1 to 15, they are going to get 2 days, else 1 day. Else 1 day means select here, create, time account details, posting date, same to same. Accrual rule parameters, accruable start date, external code, same to same. You can copy and paste over here. Posting type as accrual, amount posted is decimal. This time you have to maintain one only. You can't go by divide function here. Keep in your mind. Then posting unit as unit. Same to same the above logic, guys. Same to same, only days is different. Amount posted, decimal is different. Now click on save. It means what? System has to cross check first in the higher scenario. If employee joined day of month as per that employee hire date. For example, if I'm going to executing against Oscar Novak, it may cross check based on the employee's employment details, whatever the hire date. It may cross check. Okay, in the employment details, for example, it is loading, guys. Just wait, it is loading. Yeah, see here, guys. We queried employee hire date, but we did not mention over there it is applicable for only Oscar. only for Anusha, only for Deepika, only for Amini, only for Sushila, Ravi, Priyanka. I did not mention anything over here, right? We mentioned very clearly based on the employee hire date. Now, this employee, February 1st, example I'm telling. So that means 1 month is lost anyway. Second month, February 1st. So now system has to query in this employee's case if logic and the first condition. Okay, this employee joined February 1st itself. So within 15 days, within 15th only, then this output will be executing. Else, coming to one more employee. So that employee joined in the month of January 20th. So that means after 15 he or she joined, this else logic will be executing. But now you guys had a question. Sir, I want to instruct to the system very clearly. Employees who joined later 15th, nothing but 16th onwards. How can I? Then you can go by one more if condition, one more if condition. Delete this one. Let me create one more if condition. Same to same. Day of month. Let me go by here a function name called day of month. This time above 15. Above 15 is nothing but 16 onwards. Here greater than 15 guys. So greater than 15 is nothing but 16th onwards. Keep in your mind. Now user same to same. Same to same. Employment details. Call the field name called hire date. Then create. So in spite of creating all this functionalities are difficult, copy, paste, and you have to modify this one as decimal 1. That's it. Your rule is ready. Forget about this one. Don't worry. After you are going to save, it will be gone. That's it, guys. Click on save. Sorry.
ఒకసారి స్క్రోల్ చేసి ఒకసారి మొత్తం.
So screen is not fitted for the entire rule, guys. It is two things. If an employee who joined 1 to 15, this logic will be executing. If an employee who joined after 15, this logic will be executing. It is applicable only for the higher role. It is applicable only for the higher role. Just give me a moment, guys. Yeah, fine. So now it is applicable. An employee who joined 1 to 15, this logic will be executing. And employees who joined after 15, this logic will be executing. Sometimes few customers stating that I don't want to give any balance who joined later 15th or 16th, whatever. Based on that, you have to query. So this is just a higher rule. Only at the time of employee hired into the system, this rule will be executing only at the time of hire. Now let's go back to the time account type. Call that
Please
higher
if
rule.
those people.
Let me go by accrual rule. Okay, let me go by order, guys. Termination rule. So in the termination scenario, what kind of logic we have to build? Same accrual, annual, termination rule. Now you have to reverse your logic, guys. Now you have to reverse your logic. Nothing but just now we come across based on employee hire date in the employment details. Now the same portlet we have one more field name called termination date or else last working date. You can relabel that one last working date or standard field is termination date. Now let me select if same to same day of month.
It means instead of hire, the termination will come, sir.
Not instead of hire man, hire is there, termination also there. That is for at the time of employee hire. This is for at the time of employee leaving the organization. How would your system knows this employee's termination date so and so? Because at the time of employee put down the papers as a manager, you are going to give the approval right. Automatically system has to set all the dates automatically last working date so and so for Mr. Ravi's. Based on that field, it is going to be executed over here based on that field. Now, day of month less than or equal to 15. If any employee who are leaving the organization first 15 days, go by user, employment details, termination or last working day, termination date. Same to same. Create. These 5 fields are common. Same. Posting date, accrual parameters, accruable start date, generate external code. One function is there. Posting type is accrual. Amount posted 1 day. This is customer requirement. Else 0. Time account type unit. If you want, you can go by one more if condition, or else you can go by straight away else. Let me go by one more if condition for your curiosity. Copy this one, paste over here. Now greater than 50. So just you have to reverse that rule, guys. That's it. So in the higher time, if an employee who hired in the system 1 to 15, they are going to get 2 days, else 1 day. Here, now you are leaving the organization. Higher time when you join in the first week means definitely you can work for till month ending. It's just an example I'm telling. Maybe someone left the organization after 1 week or 10 days. That is fine. Normal I'm talking about. Now here also same to same, guys. Copy, paste over here. So decimal you can go by straight away 2 days, or else you can go by you can call the function divide based on the dividend by divisor. You can control. Click on save. So keep in your mind termination date. The field will be queried, guys. Termination date. Now let me go by accrual. So after hire rule, accrual will be taking care of that employee process in the system, guys. After hire rule, accrual will be taking care of that employee process. Keep in your mind. So hire, accrual, termination. This is the flow, guys. Hire, first time hiring into the system. That's it. After that, you are an existing employee, accrual will be taking care of that. One fine day, you put down the papers, your termination scenario, etc. Termination will be executing. Then let me write a accrual. So accrual, AL, accrual rule. So here basically always true, common for everyone in the organization. Why? Because as per the customer requirement, they mention very clearly you have to query it. Only if an employee who joined 1 to 15 so much balance, above 15 so and so balance you are going to get. That's it. They did not mention anything. So once you are an existing employee, common for everyone in the organization, here there is no separate groups or separate division wise, department wise, business unit wise, grades wise, etc. So always true means unconditional, common for everyone in the organization. Straight away you can give the output over here. Common for everyone in the organization. Else, in order to write a business rule, it is applicable for so and so group of employees. Just example I'm telling. In order to write a business rule, it is applicable for employee class, consultants, for employee class, so and so, else for grade, so and so people. Then you can query over here. If there also you can query it, guys. There also you can query that one. In the higher rule also you can query same to same. In the higher rule also you can query like this way, but you have to use uncondition and A and D. That also I will show you. Wait. Day of month less than or equal to 15 based on the employee hire date. Employment details and User, where you have employee class, job information. Go by job information, where employee class is equal to, or this is applicable only for division people, department people. Time management is not like that for our kind information first of all. So you can go by employee class. Employee class to be equal to, right, consultants. This is the way. So any one class is matching here. Make sure employee should be hired in 1 to 15 and any class is matching. So employees are going to be hired in between 1 to 15 is fine. Someone belongs to consultant employee class. Someone belongs to job information where employee class equal to assignee, trainee, contractor. Just example I'm telling this, the possibility one. Employee, trainee. Then like that way you have to call multiple classes over here. It means what? Make sure employee should be hired in between 1 to 15 and out of these three classes, that means no one employee can't be having more than one class in the organization. If you are a trainee, trainee class only. You are an employee, consultant, bifurcate. I mean to say assignee, third party, whatever, only one class. Keep in our mind. So any one class is matching, this one is matching, then output will be executing accordingly. Create time account details, same to same. The combination of this one, guys. So I would like to show you the high level possibility. Maybe you had a question. I want, as per my customer requirement, employee should be hired in between 1 to 15. Make sure that employee grade is 4, 2, 1. If you have that grade field, you have to call over here. If there is no standard grade or band field, you have to create custom field. While hiring time, you have to maintain that grade or band. That value you can able to see over here. Keep in your mind. This employee class is a pick list kind of thing. You can able to see drop down value. So in case you create a custom field like employee band under job information, it's a pick list kind. You have bands 1 to 20. You have to call like this way. Time account user job information employee class, sorry, employee band is equal to 1 to 5 something, or else you can create a pick list 1 to 5, 5 to 8, 8 to 10, like that way, couple of pick list values. You can drag and drop over here. An employee who are having band is 1 to 3. Make sure that employee hide on 1 to 15. Whatever the balance you are going to post will be executing accordingly. That all you have to build your own logics, guys. You have to take a paper and you have to build after standard functionality is over. Then you have to write couple of things. Then only you will come to know more and more ideas. Whatever the queries, see whether it is executing or not, that is secondary. First of all, you have to proceed, guys. Don't think about whether this logic is correct or not. This is a different logic, etc. Try first. Then we look into that one. So here, common for everyone, always true, unconditional. Then create time account details. This is for existing employee, guys. Accruable start date, decimal, you can go by 2 days per month because our frequency is monthly. Keep in your mind. You can go by decimal or else you can call a function name called divide. Generate external code. Posting type is accrual. Posting unit, don't call in the drop down days. Select here time account type. That is the reason. Please go through at least one or two time account types. Then you can start your own configurations. Hire rule will be executing only at the time of hiring an employee into the system. I mean to say the moment you are going to hire an employee, like you are going to fill identity section in the add new employee transaction, I'm talking about identity, personal information. In the job information level, you had a subportlet name called time information. Once you fill in the time information, time recording variant as a duration, your work schedule, holiday calendar, time profile, and finally compensation data you maintain. Click on submit. If you written any business rule against for the hire related based on the event reasons, you written any business rule, a workflow will be triggered, concerned approvers. Once the approval is done, the hire rule will be executing in the background automatically. System has to post a balance. If it is a 1 to 15, 2 days, 16 to 30, 1 day. Next month you are an existing employee. This accrual will be taking care of that. Every month system has to post a balance 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. Once you put down the papers, your termination is accepted by the managers or etc. One fine day, you are leaving the organization. That time the termination will be executing. If you are leaving the organization 1 to 15, one day you are going to get for annual leave. If you are leaving the organization after 16th or 20th or whatever, you may get 2 days. Now three rules are ready. So here at least one rule you have to map, then only you can able to save the time account type record. Sorry, object. Keep in your mind. Still you may get warning message. No problem. Click on save. See, please assign a period and processing rule because you mentioned very clearly here account creation type is recurring. That means repeated every year. Now system may ask you what is your carry forward rule. Period and processing means what is your carry forward rule. Right now I'm not concentrating PEP guys. We'll go by separate session. Let me concentrate higher accrual termination. Click on yes. Now see guys, this is your time account type. So once your time account type is ready, the next responsibility, you need to link this time account type, the target time type only. You may assign this time account type, the target time type, two ways. One, you can go by time type, take action, make correction. The second one is via time profile also you can link. Time profile also talks about group of time types. There you can go by your target time type, click on edit and you have to map over there. Let me go by first via time type. Next time account type will go by via time profile. Take action, make correction. Target time type. Time account type. Just you can type here your time account type name. Just refresh guys. Hmm? Oh, sorry guys. We maintain WS, right? Sorry. WS. You can give any external code guys. You may go by 0102 whatever. So once you are going to mapping the target time type, make sure you have to balance calculating setting is the standard one guys. The second one, conserve booking until calculation date. That means based on the business rule. Then posting priority, here you had two options. Posting priority. So post the time accounts by posting rules. Nothing but based on the business rule, posting priority should be happen. Accrual start date, accrual end date, whatever, based on the posting priority only. Select this option. Without select this option, you can't able to save the record guys. See, please select posting priority for the options time type. Sorry. Posting priority via business rules. And one basic rule you have to remember guys. In order to create a time account type against any time type, make sure the time type should be having duration display according to either work schedule or deduction quantity only. For calendar days, you can't able to create a time account type. That is a limitation. Keep in your mind. Again, I'm repeating. In order to create a time account type against any time type, make sure the time type should be holding duration display according to either work schedule or deduction quantity. If you want, you can try for the practice. If you can make it here duration display as a calendar days, you can't able to create any time account type against that calendar days for our kind information. If you want, you can try. But if it is here work schedule or deduction quantity, you can able to create a time account type. That is a limitation. Keep in your mind. So now it is ready. Now this time if you can go by your employee time information, now you can able to see annual leave 0 days. Annual leave 0 days. Now you tell me which text came and sit over here guys. Which text? Is it time type or time account type? This is your
Time
time
type.
account type. Time type
And this,
only. Perfect. Now once it is ready, so your responsibility, the next responsibility guys, So it is there in our class notes. Let me show you once again. So you have to run 2 or 3 major jobs over here, guys. You need to run initially 1 or 2 jobs or 2 or 3 jobs here. Then only you can able to see the output. Let me go by one, guys. So the first one is you have to create an account. Then you have to run the job for accrual. Nothing but system has to generate a balances for that quota. System has to generate. So you have to go by this time an action name called manage time of calendars. As of now, we come across structures. Structures are managed data. For this action, alternative is there, manage data. Now, in order to execute the jobs, to create an account, to post a balance, to create an account is nothing but this employee don't have any time account as on today, guys. This employee doesn't have any time account. Where you can able to see in the administered time, you can able to see. See, as of now, there is no time accounts, guys. Click on here, time accounts. There is no time accounts as on today. No time accounts. First, you have to create a time account. It is nothing but in order to deposit, I mean say in order to deposit some amount on your account, make sure you should be holding a proper bank account, right? Just logically, I'm talking about. You can't deposit the amount into some other's account, right? Unknown person. In order to deposit some amount, you should be holding a proper current account or saving account. That means at any cost, you should be holding a proper bank account. That means in order to post a balance against X employee, that employee should be holding proper time account for the year 2022, 2023, 2021, 2019, whatever. Then only you can able to post a balance monthly, right? This is the concept. For that, your first job should be you have to create a account first, then you have to run the accrual. It is possible via time of calendars. Then only employee can able to see while they are going to request a leave. This time they can able to see one more field over here, available balance. See, previously you don't have any available balance, guys. Sir, sorry, this field is not available. Now you can able to see 0 days. Now it is showing 0 days. But normally when you had a time type, you can able to see, you can able to request a leave without any available balance field. Now you can able to see a field name called available balance. Once you are going to run these 2 jobs, system is going to post a balance as on today. For example, for 2022, as on today, we are in 10 months, right? 10th month. We are into 10th month, right? So 20 days, this employee is going to get the balance for 2022 account. 2021, how many months he served the organization, how many months he worked. Those much balance will come and sit over there. Now let me go by here, guys. It's very simple. Yeah. Go by an action name called time of calendars. An action name called time of calendars. So don't take any confusion. Since you are in the demo system, you can able to see some existing calendars are executing over here, etc. guys. But in our customer live instance system, while you are implementing time management especially, here you can able to see 0 records. You are the first consultant to create a calendars, to create a balance, to post a balance, everything. Right? Keep in your mind. And see, you can able to delete existing one also, guys. Don't do that activity. If you want, you can select all, you can delete, or else you can go by one also, you can able to delete the calendars. These are all calendars we used to call technically calendars. Monthly, bi-weekly, the way how you are going to post a balance, those frequency calendars are available. Now click on new calendar, your first responsibility, click on new calendar. Here you can't able to see these many options. Here you can't able to see in the live system these many options. You can able to see account creation accrual. Only after you are going to written a business rule like carry forward, this option will come on sit. Only after you written a business rule for interim account update, this tab will come on sit over here. And snapshot creation, just now we activated this field, right? Time account snapshots allowed. You activated this field. That is the result will come and sit over there. Other fields also. This is a demo system. The possibility options will come and sit over there automatically. But in the live system, whenever if you are going to mapping only higher rule, accrual rule, termination rule, any one rule, for example, account creation, accrual, these 2 tabs are available. For example, if you written any carry forward rule, PEP tab will commands it. Carry forward rule, you have to execute this tab. In order to create an account, this one. In order to post a balance, this one. In order to run that interim account update, this one. Snapshot scenario, go by this one. Now let me go by account creation is your first job, guys. See here, account creation is your first job. You have to create an account. So accounts you can create more than 1 year at a stretch. Basic rule, you can create accounts against any employee more than 1 year at a stretch, testing purpose. But in order to post a balance, testing or live scenario, you can go by only 1 year. In order to post a balance, you can go by only 1 year at a stretch. You can't post a balance for 2 years at a time. Keep in your mind. For account creation, it is possible. Let me go by AL 2122. So 2122, guys. If you want, you can go by like this way. 2122. You have to select your time account type. Just now you configured, right? Time account type. Select over here. See, this is your time account type. Then start date. Let me go by 2122, guys. 2 years is enough, right? Or 3 years, whatever you want. Let me go by testing purpose. 2 years is enough. Select here 20 January 1st, December 31st, 2020. 2 years, right? Save and simulate is nothing but test run, guys. Save and simulate means test run. Save means live run. Let me go by live run. Click on save. Now you guys had a basic query in your mind. Sir, how my system knows to create an account for these many employees in the system? Simple logic. To whom you assigned this particular time configuration data, only for those people this logic will be executing. That means whatever the time profile you assigned, whatever the work schedule you assigned, whatever the holiday calendar you assigned, against that related time accounts, time types you are executing, right? Only for those people. So as of now, we come across only 3 people, guys. Keep in your mind. 2 female, 1 male guy. I already told you. Let me show you. Somewhere we make a note. See, for time data we assigned only for 3 people in our customer system. That means for these 3 people only system is going to create an account and post a balance accordingly, not for fourth guy, because you did not assign the time data for the fourth person, right? Only 3 people you assigned. Keep in your mind. Let me go by here. See, new calendar. See, click on run, guys. If you want to edit before run, you can edit. Else click on run, live run. Again here it is asking, are you sure? If you want to run, yes. Simulate means test run means live run. So once it is executing, that means finish. You may get the message stating that finish, guys. So once it is going to finish, if you have any query over here, it is nothing but how would I know only for these 3 people, 4 people, 5 people? Option 1, click on finish button. Now you can able to see the output in the pop-up window, guys. Now see, guys, time accounts created 6. Why, guys? Why 6? We have 3 people only, right? Why 6 are created? 6 times system is created. Why? May I know the reason?
It's for 2 years, right, sir?
Sir. So checking
Perfect,
purpose.
perfect, perfect, good. Exactly. Because we selected the dates for 2 years calendar. If it's a 1 year calendar, created for 3 only. 6. Perfect. Now, if you want to know who are those 3 people or etc., place a cursor on the number 6. It is coming. Until cursor came, place a cursor, click click on this. See here, you can able to see Bryce Howard, Selena Kyle, Oscar Novak. These 3 are the 3 different employees. For each and every employee, see here the time account type. System has to generate one external code. See, unique external code. Even though same account type, time account type for 3 people, the code is unique, guys. See here, unique. The code is unique. That is by default, SuccessFactors is controlling this scenario. You don't need to write any business rule for this external code. System has to control. And your employee ID came, username, account validity. See here, this employee joined on February 1st, guys. February 1st, he or she, if I'm not wrong. February 1st. right? Next year account, this year account, etc. Created. If you want to download, a report will be downloaded, guys. If you want to download, a report will be downloaded. Okay, fine. For your curiosity, go by any employee over here. Go by any employee. Now click on time accounts. Now you can able to see two accounts will come and sit over here. Let me refresh. Two time accounts will come and sit over here. This is the concept. Annual leave 2021 0 days. Annual leave 0 days. Here you are in the time account. See the differentiation. Time account bracket AL came. So for 2021, see here external code came automatically. Your time type came, time account type, your account creation type came, and here employee joined on February 1st. Your account validity is exactly 12 months, guys. But if employee joined January, February, that is secondary, but account validity is till December 31st only. For next year, fresh account is going to be generated for this employee, and frequency is also same. And here, why two different fields are having same dates? Account validity is nothing but your account validity. For example, you purchase some product. They mention very clearly, right? 1 year is the warranty or guarantee, whatever example I'm telling. So during that 1 year, anything is happen, company is responsible. Example I'm telling, say yes or no. Coming to time management, account validity is nothing but your account validity. So this employee joined February, else January 1st to December 31st. Bookable period is nothing but you can able to request a leave within that 1 year only. Whatever the balance you are going to get, you can able to request a leave within that 1 year only. That is the concept over here. Keep in your mind, right? But this bookable period we can able to modify one more scenario. Offset booking months, that also we'll discuss. One field we park it aside, that also we'll discuss, guys. Wait. That time this date will be different. Now only quota is available, but there is no days. 2022 this year. Again, this is the story. But external code is different, right? This is the one. Only you executed one job called account creation. What about posting? For posting frequency monthly means somewhat patience should be required, guys. Why? Because 12 times you need to execute this job. 12 times you need to execute this job. Keep in your mind.
Why is it monthly means? So that's why.
Exactly. Monthly means it's annual means one calendar only. How many frequencies you are, sorry, how many calendars you are going to get for frequency monthly? 12 in a year. Weekly 52 times. Like that way you have to execute. Now let me go by second job. New calendar AKcrel to post a balance. But here you can't able to post a balance more than 1 year at a stretch. Let me go by AL 21 West. That is the limitation, guys. Now select here 2021 January 1st. Now see, please enter a period start and end does not exceed more than 1 year. So 2021 December 31st. Exactly 1 year. See, guys, automatically 12 calendars came. For January calendar, February, March. One indicates January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And make sure enable this field with recalculation. So the advantage of this with recalculation is nothing but sorry. So last 10 years annual leave quota is 24 days only. For example, in the year 2025, top management has been changed due to some technical reasons. New management came to the picture. Effective from 2025 onwards, annual leave is applicable for each and every employee 30 days. You no need to write a separate business rule, guys. Just you have to modify the business rule and you have to rerun these calendars. The calendars you have to rerun. For example, for 2025 also you executed the old calendars only. As per the old calendar, 24 days for every employee. But after January, example I'm telling, management has been changed. So they publish a notice stating that each and every employee eligible to get 30 days effective from 2025 onwards. You no need to modify, you no need to delete existing data, guys. So Just you have to modify the business rule. Come down to over here. In the background, once you are going to activate this field with recalculation means you may get rerun button, guys. You may get rerun button. That rerun button indicates you can able to recalculate in the future. So whatever the changes made by you in the business rule level or configuration level, it will impact to the automatically that current year or whatever. This is the flow, guys. So make sure you have to keep in your mind with the recalculation option as well. Click on save. Now 12 calendars will come and sit over here. 12 calendars. See February calendar. Let me go by one. 2021 this one, guys. 1. Click on run. Run. At least give some space, guys, because it's a demo system. Don't expect like a live system, guys. Give some space. Don't execute one by one immediately. Run at least couple of seconds. If I'm not talking about minimum minutes, guys. Couple of seconds. 3. Otherwise, jobs are going to be collide in the data center level. That means errors are coming. 3, 4, 5.
Sir, will the system allow us to run in the wrong order? For example, we
Yes,
miss
yes,
out
yeah, yeah, yes,
May or
yes, yes,
June.
yes, 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 yes. You can able to run the wrong order manually, but technically speaking, better you can go by one.
Okay.
It is possible. You can able to execute. It won't allow. It won't stop. 9, 10, 11. See guys in the top, you can able to see waiting for others means the previous job is executing in the background. Once that job is over, this job will come and sit in the place. See rerun button you can able to see, right? This is the advantage when you can able to check that with recalculation option, guys. Rerun button is coming. Keep in your mind. Now, meanwhile, let me go by any test employee. Let me refresh. For 2021, some balance will come and sit over there. Some balance, not 24, some balance. Now see, as of now, 8 months are executed. 2021, sorry, 9 months are executed. So this employee joined on February 1st, guys. See, this employee joined on February 1st. From there, see, this employee is there in February 1st, guys. So if you have any employee 1 to 15, you will come to know more idea. But here we don't have any employee. Okay, let me check other employees, guys. This employee also February 1st, guys. That is the reason I told you while hire time, at least you can hire one employee. After 16, 1 to 15, one employee at least. I thought to hire, but I'm not sure. This employee also February 1st, guys. I think our first employee went for global assignment. That employee is in 15th, 15th or 16th. But anyway, you can hire couple of employees. One employee 1 to 15, one employee 16 to in between 30. Now let me go by this employee. Anyone? All are joined same date, guys. Let me go by administered time. Time accounts. 22 days. Why? This employee joined in the month of January, guys. Sorry, February, guys. February to December, how many? 11 months. 11 into 2, 22 days only. But you guys had a question. Sir, what about in my people profile? I can't able to see the available balance. Can anyone guide me why? Why you can't able to see in the time information the available balance, guys? Why you can't able to see here? 0 days it is showing. Think logical and let me know. You know the answer, but you have to reveal.
We are in
Why?
2022, sir. We just ran for 2021 and we are not showing any carry forwards.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, thank you. So right now we executed the calendar for 2021. So we are in the future. For this date, we are in the future. So only current year you can able to see, keep in your mind. But testing purpose, why we executed 2021 means I want to demonstrate carry forward rules. The way how we are going to carry forward the balance last year to this year. That is the reason we go by 1 or 2 years previously. So I'll go by 1 year. Now let me execute for our information this year, guys. You will come to know more idea. Let me execute accrual. Account you no need to create. Account we already configured. Sorry, account we already created. Now let me go by AL 2022 time account type. See, you did this time you didn't get any error, guys. Why? Because you go by only 1 year, the same means the same calendar year with recalculation. So here 12 calendars are coming based on your frequency. If it is annual frequency, one calendar will come on it. If your frequency is monthly 12, weekly means 52, bi-weekly means 26, semi-monthly means 6. Click on save. For this one, automation is there, guys. Automation also there. You no need to worry. But if I can go by automation, I can't able to show you the output and I can't able to execute the process, guys. That is the system will do that activity. Posting balance, creation account, everything system will take care of that one. That all we'll discuss end of the curriculum, how we are going to make it each and every time account as a automated one. Let me go by manual first. So here also see the system behavior, guys. Click on run. Go to administrator time accounts. Click on run.
Sir, what is simulate? Is it like test run?
Exactly. Simulate means test run. After test only you can go by live run. That means two times you have. If we can go by simulate means it won't give any live output. Only testing purpose you can able to see the output whether it is executed or not. If you can go by run means only live output you can able to see over here. 3, 4. If you can go by simulate, you have to execute run again. Keep in your mind. If you can go by run, no need to go by simulate.
Sir, in order to run these jobs, should we be in sync with some other integration consultants or something that we need to schedule these jobs at some point and we cannot run it any time
Exactly. For that you
in
have,
that?
yeah,
Okay.
it is integration again. It's integration. If you want to execute one by one, that's the integration again.
Okay. So if we want to test and see if it is working or not, we will just do the simulate and we will run whenever it is scheduled with the integration consultants.
Basically, what happened, Anusha, in the real time. So if customer is looking for automation, you no need to go by test run. Just you have to schedule it. I mean to say you can make it as automation, and based on the automation, I mean say based on your numbers. I mean to say system itself has to create an account before three months. System itself has to post a balance before 1 month. Based on your configuration, system itself is taking care of that responsibility. But if you want to go by some high level integration, means again it's again for customer some more commercial point. That means some more investment. That is depends upon the customer. So we can't suggest to the customer to go by some integration every time. So we can make it as this concept as automation. If still they want to go by some kind of integration, as you suggested, we can go by according. Now it is run, guys. So let me go by here, refresh. But here you can able to see only 10 months output. You can't able to see remaining 2 months output. Why? Because the remaining 2 months you are under future accruals. Future. Right now you are in the October. So after October 1st, system itself is a post a balance. Once you are reaching November 1st, 2 more days is coming, and December 1st, 2 more days is coming. 24 quota is yours only. But as on today, see, for 10 months it is executing. Future you may get 2 more. Future you may get 2 more. Keep in your mind, right? Past means we come across as on today. We cross. This is for future. So if you can go by any of your test employee, you can go by any test employee out of three. And the time off you can able to see 20 days for annual leave this time. 20 days annual leave. If you can go by here, as of today calendar, change it to November 1st, 22. Change it to calendar December 1st, 24. These 2 months are future months. That is the reason as on today, how much balance you received from the company, how much balance they posted, you can able to see over here. In case if you want to request a leave, for example, proxy as Bryce Howard, you can go by employee view or in the admin view also fine.
Sir, can we know as of now balance leaves also, sir?
As of now,
Balance quota, sir. Quota. Balance quota.
yeah. See, this is your login. Go by your employee file, my employee file or employee file. Click on time information. You can able to see here, or else you can go by go to time off, annual leave 20 days. You can able to see only one quota is available with, sorry, only one time type is available with quota. That's why you can able to see 20 days. And here you can able to see couple of days are etc. See here guys, October 21st, whatever the calendar we define, you can able to see like this way. Now if you want to click on create option, example I'm telling, click on create options. Now see, available balance is 20 days. October 21st. Okay, at least one working. There's a default error message guys by system. You requested time off must include at least one working day, right? Okay, let me go by November 1st to, for example, November 23, November 30, December 14. Guys, you are having available balance 22 days. How can you request 28 days, guys? Can anyone guide me? How? You are having available balance in the month of November means 11 months, 22 days because you did not utilize as on today. So 20 plus 2, 22 days you are going to get. And but you are requesting 28 days. Still you did not get any error message. May you know the reason why?
Yes, sir, we have -6 days now, sir. Means like balance quota.
Yes. That means you are borrowing from the company 6 days the functionality we mentioned over here. See, balance cannot fall below this 6 days also yours. When you requested this 6 days means the remaining days are paid days. Only these 6 days are unpaid days. But still you can able to request. Still you can able to request. So available balance 22 days plus negative balance is 6 days. 22 plus 68. Sorry, 28. In case if I'm trying to change to date as 12, 29 days, you may get the warning message. Sorry, error message. Sorry, you cannot request 29 days. You have only got 22 days of left and a leave balance, and you have negative days balance is -6 days. So 22 plus 6, 28 days only. You can't request 29 days. This is the functionality. This is one functionality, keep in our mind. And let me go by one more functionality, guys. Cancel it, create options. Now, whenever if you are trying to request a leave, for example, I want to leave from 29 to 29. Example, I'm telling. You are requesting time off must include at least one work day. How it is possible? Because in the configuration level, you mention very clearly to the system, guys. When we can go by time type, based on your configuration. See here, requesting on non-working days allowed. This is a default behavior. Requesting on non-working days allowed. Saturday, Sunday, I mean say any day offs, any public holidays. If any employee unfortunately trying to select a calendar, some days, system will throw like this way error message, guys. Boss, at least you need to select one working day. In case if I'm trying to select a working day from 31st, it won't give any error message. It won't give any error message, guys. In case if I'm trying to select 5th, unfortunately, or else October 21st is a public holiday that anyway you know. Unfortunately, I'm trying to select Friday to Wednesday. Example, I am telling. You may get the error message. October 21st. Example, I am telling. You are requesting time off at least one working day. Keep in your mind. So these are the couple of scenarios you have to keep in your mind, and you need to demonstrate to your customer whenever they may ask you how this balance cannot below functionality is working means you have to explain like this way. Boss, as on today, your available balance is 22 days, but still you can borrow it from the company more 6 days with a negative. That means out of 30, 24 days is a paid days and 6 days is the unpaid days while when you are requesting. Otherwise, you can able to request only 24 days. And here you can able to see the favorite time accounts, guys. Whatever the time accounts you make it as a favorite, maximum three, those three balances you can able to see over here. The remaining time accounts, I mean to say 5 time accounts you are having out of 10 time types, 5 are the time accounts, that means balances. Remaining 5 normal time types. Only the balance kind of thing time accounts you can able to see maximum 3 over here. That is a limitation, the UI level limitation, guys. Beyond 3, click on show all, you can able to see the remaining balances over here. After 3, whatever the balances you are having. So we had to discuss anyway. This is the functionality, guys. Here you can able to see. In case in the configuration level, let me go by time profile. Just example I'm telling. Customer is stating that I don't want to reveal the balance against one time account for all the time accounts, whatever. So I don't want to reveal. Go inside details annual leave, hide the balance. Yes. Click on done. Click on save. So this time, employee don't know how much balance is available, guys. That's it. Right? Keep in our mind, no one customer can't ask you that kind of functionality, but option is available. Maybe HR people, right? They may ask you this kind of question. Yes, boss, it is possible.
Sir, in this case, when we are booking, will it give us the number like 22 days? It was telling that our balance is only 22 and we cannot book more than that. So, what will be the error message now if we book for more days?
Just now I showed you, right? The message. Just now I showed you. For example, if I'm trying to request a leave, October 1st to, see here, sorry, you can't request 27 days. You have got only 20 days and followed by 6. That means 26 only you can able to request. When you are trying to request more than 26, you cannot. See, first of all, the submit button is not coming over here.
So, even if we hide that number of available days, in this error message, we are still able to see it is only not showing us in the available balance. Am I right?
Yeah, available balance you can't able to see. See, for example, the available balance, if I can go by 9, is loading, just wait. Now you are going to request 26 days. It won't give any error message because 20 is your eligibility to get a quota. 6 days you are borrowing from the company. Total 26 you can able to request. No error message now. Submit button is enabled, right? So beyond this one, we can able to control some other options are there. Those are all we have to discuss in the upcoming sessions. Not now. Some more other possibility controls are there. Via business rules only we can able to control the concept name called options validation. Validation rules are there. That time we will discuss. Don't worry. Other possibilities. For time being, this is the way. So please create yourself one time type and corresponding time account type and write a couple of business rules. And you have to create a calendar, sorry, create an account and execute the balances, etc. And you will come to know that, right? So for example, let me go by here one thing, guys. For annual leave, let me request a leave. For example, I think approval is there, right? Okay, no problem. I'm planning to request 24, 25, 2 days. 2 days I'm going to request, guys. Some comment, click on submit. Your workflow will be triggered, right? So Billy Joy Boy. So this UI is somewhat look and feel is good in the live system, guys. That UI, the calendar widget, somewhat colorful compared to the demo system, somewhat colorful. Options 2 days, approve. Now proxy as, guys, what is our employee name?
Billy Joyboy.
No. Our employee name. Proxy as
Bruce, some
Bryce. I think Bryce. I'm not wrong. Bryce Howard. If you can go by here, guys, where it is? Where it is time of request.
it's the first one,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Sorry. Request time of correct. It is not updated properly, guys. Okay, let's go to employee file. Yeah, 24, 25 approved, right? If I can go by go to time off. See, these are the upcoming holidays, guys. These are the upcoming holidays. It should be deducted to 18 days. So here, once it is approved, automatically should be deducted, guys, here. So it takes some time to update. Don't worry. Normally, you can able to see once it is approved, 18 days you can able to see. In future, if you want to cancel these leaves, once again approval is done, then only those 2 days will back to your old account. That means existing account. 18 plus to 20 days. Sorry, 18 plus to 20 days. Now my question goes to. So let me refresh over here. Oh, sorry, because we are in the proxy scenario, right? Sorry. Become self. Okay. Now let me execute snapshot creation. Snapshot. So here snapshot is nothing but so name, time account type, annual leave. This is ours. AL 2022 West P. start date, let's say example, October 1st to October for this month. So what is the pay group, guys? I don't know the pay group. What is our employee pay group? Hmm. Guys, these are the couple of live functionalities, guys. In the live system only, you will come to know these functionalities. But let me try for in the demo system also. But in the last batch, when I tried, it won't execute, guys. But my employee fine. So the snapshot talks about on what are all the months you have applied for the leave request, what are all approved by your manager, pending leaves, etc. You can able to see in the snapshot. So let me go by here compensation. What is your pay group? Your pay group is West PMN. West PMN. Save.
Sir, what is meant by snapshots are here? Once repeat, sir.
Snapshots are nothing but on which dates you have for which months you have requested the time and time. I mean options and all you can able to see in the single screen for each and every employee during that month. For example, you 5 members or 7 members are there in the team. If I'm going to execute for this October month calendar, I can able to see in this month how many times you have requested, how many leaves are approved, how many leaves are pending, etc. I can able to see the detailed report in one screen. That is the nothing but snapshot.
For all the employees, we can see it in single screen, sir.
Yes, in this pay group. It is showing like this way. Future date only, right?
I think the run date has to be tomorrow or later, sir.
Okay. Yeah, same thing for the previous batch also. I don't know this scenario, guys. What happened is, yeah, this is the way in the real time, guys. This is the way you have to give for each and every month in the next month. See, it is applicable only for the period. See, it is applicable basically for the HRs. As a HR person, you will come to know that whenever if you are trying to execute the payroll for next month, I mean to say, in order to run the payroll for October month. October month payroll, you are going to do the activities in the November first week, right? In that scenario, all the employees are based on the pay group. For example, you have 10 pay groups in the organization. Example, I'm telling. Each pay group, how many employees they have requested annual leave against annual leave. You can select only one time account type over here. You can able to see the report in single screen. That is nothing but snapshot. That's it. If you want, we can use it or else it's not a mandatory one. Let me refresh. Oh, we don't have any authorization. Why? Okay. Process same guys. Process same, but due to some permissions or some other scenario, it won't execute. Schedule, run. Demo system, as per the system, it is executing sometimes error, sometimes execution. See here guys, you can able to see the second employee 1005, 18 days only. It is not coming fully guys. Normally you can able to see the days also guys. See 18 days came here. So you can able to see when he or she is requesting 2 days, that all complete message is coming in the live system guys. Complete information is coming. You no need to worry. Demo system, right? At least you may get some information guys. So 20 days is having this Bryce Howard, and he requested 2 days, he or she. So right now the available balance is 18 days only, but basically you can able to see the complete report in the real time. At least you can say in the interview confidently, because you come across the screen, right? You can say at least in the interview, yes boss, this is the way. So this is all about your annual leave with a couple of boundaries or restrictions guys. So we had to discuss sick leave, vacation, casual leave, maternity, paternity, etc guys. So tomorrow we'll go by couple of other time accounts based on couple of business rules we have to build and we need to execute. Only thing is, when you have a frequency for monthly, it takes some time to execute for testing purpose. But in order to execute the time management, make sure you should be having a proper patience guys. So don't expect like easy. Patience should be required here. Yeah. Thank you team.